Checking on the tomato plants. Got another black cherry almost ready there. Everybody's looking good. In other news, it's Pineapple Day. What is Pineapple Day, you ask? I'm about to tell you. International Pineapple Day, celebrated annually on June 27th, is a global tribute to the beloved tropical fruit, the pineapple. This day recognizes the rich history of pineapples, originally native to South America and later introduced to the world by Christopher Columbus. The day encourages us to dive into the world of pineapples by enjoying them in various forms, such as fresh, in juices, or in baked goods like the classic pineapple upside down cake. But it's too hot to turn the ovens on, so we're not making the pineapple upside down cake. We're gonna make pineapple floats, and it's also Friday night, which means movie night. So we're gonna make tropical cheesecake cups for the movie night dessert. Since it's Pineapple Day, we're celebrating it. I also read, while researching Pineapple Day, back in the 18th century, because of the expense of direct import and the enormous cost in equipment and labor required to grow them in the greenhouses here, they became a symbol of wealth, and pineapples were initially used mainly for display at dinner parties rather than being eaten. They were used again and again until they began to rot. So, if you, like many others, have purchased a pineapple, planned on slicing said pineapple, but it sat on your table, you're not alone. All the wealthy people did it back in the 18th century on purpose, so that people knew they were wealthy with their rotting pineapple every time they came over. For the cheesecake cups, we need 1.5 blocks of softened cream cheese. I have 2 blocks out here. We're gonna use our pineapple wedges and cocoa rolls and mint leaf for decorating the tops of our cups. So we don't need these right now. We will, however, taste one of these. We've tasted them already. They're really good. We gotta make sure this bag is fresh, not like pineapples in the 18th century on wealthy people's tables. No good. Crushed pineapple, coconut whipping cream. This is optional. You can just use regular heavy cream, but when I was getting the coconut milk and stuff that we need for the floats, I saw this coconut whipping cream, so I thought we would try some of this with our regular whipped cream, or whipping cream, right here. We're gonna bring out the coconut extract just in case we need it. I'm gonna mix everything else first and see if it needs a little more coconut flavor, because we're mainly going for the pineapple here since it's Pineapple Day, but we love coconut, so we'll see if we need to add a little drop of that, and we're gonna use just a little maple syrup. Okay, my cream cheese is not quite soft enough, so I'm gonna soften it on defrost just a little bit more. There's the cream cheese. With the cream cheese, we're just gonna put 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You can do honey instead, or you can do powdered sugar, regular sugar, coconut sugar, whatever you wanna use to sweeten it. This is how, did that just fall in there? It did, okay, anyway. This is how the coconut whipping cream looks. It's really thick. It said to chill. It said, what did it say? Chill, pour, and whip. So there's no pouring happening here.
Yeah, that's not gonna pour.
So we're just gonna put a little bit in here, about 2 tablespoons. And we'll go with the heavy cream now. Let me go ahead and mix this in, and then we'll start adding the heavy cream. Okay, we'll switch to the whisk attachment real quick. And I'll go ahead and scrape around here. Now, I should probably go ahead and taste this and see if I think I need more of the coconut cream, but like I said, we're gonna add coconut extract if we need to anyway. Yeah, it's not really making it taste any more coconutty, so we're using this for the floats too, so we'll just keep that over there. I'll put a drop of coconut extract. 1 drop, and now we'll put the heavy cream. We're doing 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Oh yeah, now I can smell that coconut. That's gonna be good, I think. Before it gets too whipped up, I'm gonna put in just a little pineapple juice. This is from the can Cece strained the crushed pineapple for me. Now we'll keep on whipping that. Okay, now I'm gonna taste it again, see if we need any more pineapple juice in there. I think that's just right, because we're gonna put some crushed pineapple in now. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do about half a cup. Okay, now we'll just stir that in. Okay. We're just using these little clear party cups. I got these from Walmart. Tropical cheesecake cups.
That's really good right there.
We're using the blender for the next one. We're gonna start with half a cup of pineapple juice in here. There's the pineapple juice. That's the juice that we, kept from the canned crushed pineapple. We need 13.5 ounces of coconut milk. I'm just shaking it up a little bit. We're gonna pour all that in. We're putting just a little bit of the coconut whipping cream, about a 1/4 cup. Then we're putting this whole 16-ounce bag of frozen pineapple chunks. Let's see if that's smooth enough there. Oh yeah, I think that's good. We're using the Cuisinart ice cream maker for this one. Put that in there, put our top on. We're just gonna pour the mixture in. I went ahead and taste tested that just to taste test that, and it's great. I think this is supposed to be kind of like the Dole Whip. I don't know for sure, I've never had one of those, so y'all have to let us know, but I think it's supposed to be kind of like that. We're gonna turn this on, pour it all in. And we just let it churn until it gets to like a soft serve thickness. While that's happening, we'll clean up, because it got a little messy in here, huh? I think we're ready. Okay, so we just put some pineapple juice in the cups. And you want to put this into a piping bag or some kind of like a freezer Ziploc bag, something that you can squeeze it on top, or you can just take a spoon and just, drop it on top. If you put it in the bag, you're just gonna squeeze it on just like that. There you go. Ooh, it's cold. If you have cups that aren't so wide, it would, come up to the top a little bit better.
Good. Tastes like lemonade.
Lemonade? Mm-hmm. Happy Pineapple Day. It is really good, y'all. Especially once the ice cream starts melting in there with that pineapple juice. That's great.
It's just like a river float.
But pineapple.
Mm-hmm.